Okay, we are ready. So, when Danny wants to get off his phone... I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Shade is already being thrown.
Clapper somewhere we can clap this thing? Don't do it yet. I'm still on my phone. Okay.
How's the lighting on that end?
Good.
Okay.
Yep. You guys look great.
All right.
Merrick, don't worry. You look great too.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Are you ready now?
I mean, it would have started before you even did that anyway. Half the time,
It'll
we
probably
never
already
actually.
start.
That's the.
Wait, is this the first time that's being used?
I was about to say, Mary, do not let her or any of us fool you. We've used that maybe one other time.
Perfect.
Maybe one other time. We're burying the lead. I'm so sorry. By the way, welcome to the MooseCast episode
6.
Well,
There's
don't know.
no way it's just 6 for episode or for season 3.
Yeah, 6.
There's no way.
I don't think that's right either. I think
Because
this is
Thais
7.
was 5.
I know, but
'cause
are we
we-
coming it out in that order, or are we gonna mix in the guests?
There's no way. We've done.
No, they're
more
coming
than
out
that.
in that order,
Randall,
right? Chris,
Chris,
us,
us,
Dale.
Dale.
Just
Thais.
a little housekeeping that's being taken place.
It will
Oh,
be
this
6. Yeah, 6.
This is how we start every time. 'Cause I don't know what episode we're on half the time. Either way, welcome to whatever episode this is, and thank you for watching.
It is 6.
What she said, maybe. From the last time I checked, I'm still Danny, sales director here at Moose Roofing,
and I'm Cindy.
and we've already buried the lead. I don't know if you've been able to see her yet, but we do have co-founder of the YP Young Professionals organization here in Omaha. This is Merrick Brtek.
Hi. Thanks
Hello.
for having me.
Snaps.
So we as an organization have attended a few, to say the least, of YP events here. Did we start at the summit,
Yes.
which was an event?
Oh, thank you.
And did you organize that?
So there's a team of us. I can't take full credit. There's a
Yeah.
large team. We have about 30 volunteers that I work with for 9 months straight on the event, and then we've got an incredible events team at the chamber. So there's a big group of us that work on the project.
Of course. That the whole thing had to have been a giant team effort,
Yes.
right? So you're already planning the next one right now.
Oh
I
yes,
take it.
yeah. We're I'm working on actually selecting our committee right now to help me plan the next round. So they'll
There we
start
go.
with me in August.
Nice. So, more just actually, by the way, who are you?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yes. So I work at the Greater Omaha Chamber, and I am the director of workforce development there.
Mhm.
So I've served on the chamber staff for about 2.5 years.
So, and if you were to sum up what YP is in a nutshell,
Yes, I can give you the mission
let's
statement.
do it.
So we're a catalyst for attraction, retention, and development of young professionals through education, engagement, opportunity, and advocacy.
Now, I'm 35 and I'm going bald. Would you consider me a young professional?
Yes.
I feel a lot better now. And that was the thing, is whenever we went to the summit, there are ranges of people
Yes.
there. you know?
Yes.
And I was super, so once again, kudos to you and your team.
Thank
Super
you.
impressed by all the speakers that we had. The gentleman at the very end who had worked for Disney. Yes. If anything, I've still got a tab saved for his book as well. And I cannot remember the gentleman's name right now.
Yeah. I've lost it too. Don't air that part.
The camera changes everything.
It'll be right here.
But yeah, but overall, like, what brought you into starting the org and co-founding it?
Yeah, so I started working at the chamber in January of 2023, and we they had sunset the original part of the program of what was called the YP Council, and that had been in place for over 20 years. And so they brought me on staff and said, Merrick, will you redevelop this, reshape this, and turn it into something new, because, as time goes on, things need to be revamped to make sure that they're with the times of what everybody needs them to be. So I spent about 9 months doing research and redeveloping what it could be. I engaged with people that do what I do across the United States, and then also engaged with young professionals across our community to develop what it looks like now. So I launched our leadership team in January of 2024. After a rigorous application process, we had 103 people apply.
Wow.
And we took 10 of those individuals. And then we also have an application that goes to that goes out to Offutt, and we select 2 active military individuals to serve as our YP leads from Offutt. So that we had all of that done throughout the fall of 2023, and then they came on board with me in January of 2024. So
bit of a journey.
Yes. And then I restructured, put a membership out there. So it's been a whole whirlwind of things, but it's been a lot of fun.
So now doing that, because what does your day-to-day look like now?
Chaos.
I can imagine. Yeah.
There's a lot going on. So not to correct, but I'm the only person doing YP in terms of the creation of it and doing it. So I do have an incredible volunteer team. So that's been amazing. The volunteers have been outstanding because my whole first year is just me.
Yeah.
And so we brought all of them on, and they make my life so much easier. So shout out all of them. But every day looks different. So I've had 3 different positions at the chamber. I went from being the program manager of young professionals to the director of young professionals and talent development to now the director of workforce development overall. So outside of YP, I cover talent development, attraction, and retention across the board. So YP is a portion of what I do, and we put on about 40 events per year out of YP. And then I have several other buckets that I fulfill as well. So
You're wearing a lot of hats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how did you know you wanted to do this type of work?
Oh, girl, I didn't. I didn't know. I love it, though. So I got my degree in history with minors in classics and psychology from the University of Nebraska, Lincoln. And I was originally planning to go on and get my master's and doctorate. And I wanted to teach, and then I wanted to travel and write and do research in the summers. And partway through my senior year, I was like, I need a minute. Big perfectionist. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I was like, I need some space from school. And during college, I had done some sales roles, and I was also a full-time nanny, which was a lot of fun. But my sales positions gave me a lot of experience to then go after more sales type positions when I graduated. So I decided to give myself space from school. And I started working for a big international tech company as an event marketing specialist. And then 4 months into that, was promoted to being a field sales and marketing representative for the company. And then 4 months into that, was promoted to territory manager, and I managed a team of 10 across 4 states. So I learned a ton through that. I did a lot of events, merchandising, marketing, sales, and then jumped ship from there over to a financial firm. My husband works in finance, and his job moved us outside of Omaha. And so when we moved to West Point, Nebraska, I was doing operations and marketing for the financial firm. I was running an event space, and I was also managing a tap room. And so those were all 3 in one building. And I did a lot of management across the board in those spaces. And I started to do a lot of work with the local Chamber of Commerce in West Point. And I was deeply impressed by the work that they were doing. Our staff here in Omaha, we probably have about 50 on our team. Whereas in West Point, it's 1 full-time person and 1 part-time person doing a ton of work for their community. Which is bananas.
Bless them.
Yes, shout out Tina and Bonnie. They're great gals. But I spent so much time chatting with them and getting to know them and seeing what they were doing for the community. And then through working with these 3 small businesses, I was also creating partnerships and engaging in the community in that way. And I fell in love with that. So when we decided we wanted to move back to Omaha, I was like, I wonder if the Chamber of Commerce here in Omaha would have anything open. And they happened to have the young professionals role that had just opened up. And everything about the role felt like home to me. And after I did my first interview, I made a call to my husband, and I was like, pretty sure I just walked into my future, which was not an experience I had had before walking into a place of work. So
yeah, because you've kind of dipped your toe in a lot of things, and then that dipping of the toe goes, hey, I'll climb that ladder now. And you've been pretty successful in whatever you got involved with, including the building of the partnerships, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of leads me to my next question, because you've within the YP network here, you make a lot of connections throughout these events and whatnot. So I don't know if you can speak more about like how that experience has been and how many different industries and things like that you've had to, or not had to, but you've just been involved
Had the
with.
pleasure of
Yeah,
being
absolutely.
involved with. Yes. It's so fun. I'm a very extroverted person. I love people. Sitting behind a desk doesn't really work super well for me. So this role it's been a joy to watch how this program has connected people and brought people together in the community. A big part of retaining talent is making sure that people feel at home and feel connected in a space and feel like they can build roots somewhere and feel supported in doing so.
Yeah,
and I yes, exactly. And I feel like that's what this program does for people. It creates bonds with people. It opens doors for people. You know, they may learn about a role that they never knew existed because they step in through the doors and start hanging out with other young professionals. So I love all the connections I get to make. I was actually out playing sand volleyball on Wednesday night at Big Red, and our team didn't show up that we were supposed to play, which is very annoying. I was hyped and ready to go, and so somebody's like, I wonder if like one of the other random teams here would want to play, and I was like, well, I'll go see if I can find somebody. I walk up, and one of the people that like attends my program actively was just hanging out at a table with a bunch of people, and I was like, would y'all want to play us? And he goes, oh, Merrick, yeah, let's go, and like jumped in. And it's just because I met him through my program, so it's just been I meet people all over the community, and it's fun to support, connect.
Right.
Yeah, I know that we've been to a few events and like whether it be the summit itself where we started, and then there was the Steel House. Then we saw you on that horrifically windy day on the golf course. It was a Tiburon that day.
Yes.
And of course you look at me. You're like the bald bearded guy from Moose. That's I recognize
you came out to Steel House.
Yes, absolutely.
To be fair, I did not call him bald or bearded.
don't listen to her. No,
the bold and the beautiful.
Yeah. Girl, don't listen to me. I know I'm beautiful. That being said, because you had a photo op, I think, because we had a modified gun that shot golf balls for the event as well. But yeah, we always have a lot of fun at any YP event that we attend, and you always put on a wonderful event.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was fun.
My boss just like threw me into that picture too, because y'all were like, does somebody want to take a picture with this thing? And I kind of looked and he goes, Merrick will. I was like, guess I will. Here we go.
It's just a crazy day because the wind was insane.
It was really windy.
Yeah, we had to take down our tent that day. I'm sure the photo op, your hair was like
it
horizontal.
Was. It was like across my face. You don't know who I am.
We were at that trash pickup too.
Yeah,
I didn't go to that one. So that was you and Dalton,
that was
wasn't it?
Dalton and Maribeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dalton actually went down.
Yes, he was the one in the water.
Yeah, picking up. He was the real one.
Yeah.
He was in there.
I walked over, so we didn't have there was truck troubles of getting all of the like grabbers there to pick up the trash, and so people went around with gloves and started picking up trash, and the grabbers show up, and I'm going around trying to give people grabbers, and I walk over and he's like down in the pond. Like
I have a picture right here. I'll put it right here.
Yeah, he's in the pond, and I go, oh, we're like really going after
when
it.
we volunteer here at Moose, we volunteer. Yeah.
He goes, we're here, we might as well get it done. And I was like, okay.
Absolutely.
We take it to a whole new level. Speaking of like those like little mishaps, has there been times where things just didn't go to plan, but then it was kind of like a lesson learned for
what lessons have you had to learn the hard way?
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Oh boy. A really challenging one for me, we put on our first Young Professionals Week last year, and we did it was 7 days, 14 events.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes. And since I'm the only employee of the YP section of our team, I'm at all of them, and then my volunteers come out to the ones that work for them in the week, and the very first event of the week, we decided to host at the chamber. And we have a lot of security stuff to get into our building, and I had been trying to work with our security to make, and they're awesome, to make sure that things would get unlocked and opened. And for some reason, first the gate wouldn't open, and our regular parking was starting to overflow. And I'm running around, kind of losing it. And then on top of that, I didn't realize that the temperature in the building, that they turn the heat up when it's not a normal time of day, so after normal hours, and I was in there on a Sunday for this. And so I was walking around, I'm like, man, am I just really hot? Like, I am running around, I don't know. And then I went and looked at the little monitors, and all of them were set so high. And I was like, I have 100 people coming here right now. So I'm running
it's
around
about
trying
to
to
get
turn
a lot worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I'm already dripping. The gate's not opening. I then realized partway through that all around our office, they're all set differently. So you can't just change the temperature on one. You have to run around and change all of them. And so I think that was a huge lesson, is to make sure that that everything logistically within a space is set how you need it. Because there are so many different pieces to the puzzle when planning events, and I've planned a lot. And that's the first time that I've run into heat in the building being a problem.
That's such a strange thing that, like, if it's off hours, we just turn the heat on. Who does that?
It just went up. Yeah. I think it was more, we'll turn the cold air off. And
essentially.
So it was, I did not anticipate that. And so I've learned to like really think through and try to anticipate as many things as I can to prevent issues where I can. And then also just leaning in and asking for help has been big, because I'm a very independent person. I do a lot of things on my own, and that's how I've always been. And so in the scenario with the gate not opening, I was still trying to fix it and figure out the problem on my own instead of like leaning into people. And I could have just immediately called for help. I did end up getting help from one of my coworkers, and she very graciously went and stood in the parking lot and buzzed people into the parking lot with her badge. Every individual car when the gate wasn't open, which was really kind of her. But just seeking out help from others when the chaos is happening. Because I try to put on perfect as much as I can, but people understand when things, go
You've
sideways
got
sometimes.
hundreds of people at a big event. You got this whole thing you got to manage. You got to give yourself a little grace on that.
Yeah. So that was, I'd say, a big one. It's really hot.
Speaking of parking lot issues, we've got our own here.
Yeah.
We've got limited space out here.
I'm probably gonna get yelled at by somebody out there. I'm totally in somebody's number spot.
If anything, I enjoy the chaos that comes from that, because it is one of those things where if one person parks at the wrong spot, it messes up the entire.
Like a domino effect.
It just turns
perfect.
Into, it happened one day, and it was Ryan from Sales Assist. He was parked in my spot, and he goes, "I can move right now." And I go, "No, let's just let it unfold."
Let it unfold.
Let's just let it unfold.
You're like, we needed a little spice today.
It's a Wednesday. Let's just.
Dale has his name.
Like, I did see that.
Dale's name?
Yes. I was walking through the lot and I was like, who's Dale? He's got a special spot.
Yep, that's our CFO.
That's our CFO. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, he's a character. We're all characters. I mean, let's face it. When was the last time you've been to a roofing company and we've got a podcast room?
Yeah, that kind of shocked me.
Yeah.
I got the email and I was like, fun.
Did you get a tour?
I did get a tour. Your space is lovely.
Oh.
I saw that you have a pool table out there.
Got a pool table. Absolutely.
That wasn't really a part of the tour, but I eyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now we just got, speaking of air issues, this side of the building for a hot minute, and I mean that literally a very hot minute, didn't have any AC for a long time, so that locker room would get so weltering. We got everything fixed on that front now too.
Good.
But we got an awesome space here, and we're glad to share it with you.
It's really nice. The locker room was really nice. I love all the awards and like the moose heads, different colored antlers. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think Pat did a really good job because he wanted to create a space where we all enjoy coming to work.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
Yeah.
And you could tell as Cindy was walking me around that there's a lot of pride.
A lot of pride in this place. Yeah, we come here to recharge, and we're a big dysfunctional family. We poke fun at each other all the time. It's just, I have two annoying little sisters right here.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Make sure to annoy him well.
We do.
What else could a gal ask for?
Right.
Yeah. In all your connections, speaking of roofing company though, do you get a lot of connections in YP that are in the trades like construction and things like that? Or are we a bit of I don't want to say we're a rarity or anything, but.
Yeah, so that's something I'm actually trying to grow more of is getting trades involved. And I love that y'all come out because often I get the question of like, well, what's considered a young professional in terms of age, which we don't have an age cutoff for our program. We cater all of our programming to about 21 to 40 years old, but if people are outside that age range, they're more than welcome to come. Yeah. So that's a question we typically get. But then also people are like, what do you mean by professional? And I'm like, any role that you see fit. Like everyone is welcome, any position, any company, any role. We want everyone to be coming out. And so I don't see at this time as many trades coming in. I would love to see more trades getting involved and coming out and spending time with us. But that's something I've been working to grow.
Well, we've got connections on that end, at least.
Love that.
Yeah. So we'll spread the word, to say the least. Yeah, and that was one thing that I noticed and I wanted to ask, because I think we talked to one other person who was like maybe some contracting company at Summit, but that was about it. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, I feel special.
Feeling jazzy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Where were you guys sitting at?
Where we can't disclose that. It was a special section.
Oh my gosh. I was like towards the back.
Out here thinking he's VIP.
We were not. No. Yeah, and I'm trying to think. I cannot think. Dylan, the British guy, the guy who was at the very end. It's gonna bother me, Merrick, until I figure out this guy's name.
The British Disney guy?
Yes. Yeah, I've lost the name too, and it's not good.
What a wonderful
I've
speaker.
Forgotten the name. He was absolutely incredible.
Wonderful.
He was absolutely incredible. That was something that our teams were really excited to bring in a creative to lead a session for us, and he was wild and fun and literally standing on tables.
Yep. Stood up on a table. Yeah.
Just a full ball of energy.
Yeah, you missed it. I know you ended up having to leave early, but that was Dalton and I stayed for that one. It was
a great way to end the day, because when we're looking at trying to plan an event of this size and this length of time, we've got people there all day trying to make sure that we're keeping people engaged, keeping them excited, and we like to start off the day with something hopefully encouraging and inspiring to kind of push you through the day. But then by the time we get to the end of the day, people are like needing an IV of espresso. So how do we do that via our speaker?
Espresso in human form.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So that's what we're looking for, is how do we continue to build upon that inspiration you felt through the day and energize you, so when you leave the space you go, oh my gosh, I can conquer anything.
Yes. That was a great way to cap the day off. And the thing is, Dalton, the guy who was in the lake that one day, was the guy with me during that time. If you show me things off screen, I'm gonna have to stop. I'm not that professional at this. We have to go to break. The camera's gonna overheat.
Now I just look stupid.
You could just say that, right?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt.
You're fine. No worries.
This will give us time to look up that speaker, because it's going to drive me nuts that I can't
we can do that
either.
On this break here. But what I was going to say is, if we can impress Dalton with anything, that's an impressive man. And Dalton was very impressed. Good. We both looked up his book on our phones. Yeah,
I want to go.
He was awesome. But who is our sponsor today for today's episode?
The sponsor?
Yeah.
Do I get to pick?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Anything?
Anything.
Yeah. Let's go with Funyuns.
Nice.
This episode is brought to you by...
At Moose Roofing, we know a solid roof means one less worry. And that's what we're here to deliver. With the latest tools and technology, we'll help you feel confident in every decision you make. From a service repair to a full roof replacement, our team delivers with the same dedication and attention we'd give our own homes. Start your roof journey with Moose Roofing.
Are we back?
We're
Are we
back.
live on
We're
both?
back
Are you
there.
sure?
Well, I'm not over here yet.
Is Merrick live?
Merrick is Merrick now.
She is so Merrick.
So Merrick.
It's the most Merrick I've
That's
ever,
so
I've ever
Merrick.
seen you, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys enjoyed your Funyuns and Dude Wipes ads. There might have been something in there about YP and Moose. Who knows? That being said, welcome back. Duncan Wardle,
Yes.
by the way, Wardle
Yes.
was the final speaker that we were talking about.
Yes.
And once again, wonderful man. The Imagination Emporium, buy that book for all the people that watch this and want to buy cool books that are inspiring at this point. You said you read it, so
Yeah, it's really well done. His illustrations in it are great, and just allows you to look at like management styles and different things in a really creative way.
So we're on the second half here. We may get a little unhinged here.
Okay,
You
I
ready?
love it. I'm ready.
So, but I wanted to ask you, because you have all the hats that you wear. Your day is filled with Lord knows what, planning 9 months ahead for the summit itself, alongside having, what you said you had a week-long event, 2 events a day,
Yes,
essentially.
we have five days, 9
Yeah.
events coming up in August.
So what do you do outside of all of that? What do you have
Ooh,
hobbies?
like for funsies?
Yes,
How do you
absolutely.
decompress?
How do I decompress?
Mm-hmm.
Traveling.
Yeah.
That's a huge thing for me, but also thrifting. I thrift almost everything I wear.
Hey.
And I can say that today because my white shirt, my dress, and my shoes all thrifted.
Love that.
There we go.
So yes, I love a thrift. I hang out with my friends a lot. Love music. So like we were at Jazz on the Green last night in Turner Park.
Ooh.
Nice.
So yeah, really anything that I can do to hang out with people, be around people. I love trying new drinks. That's always fun. New drinks and new food.
Mhm.
So yeah, I find a lot of ways to entertain myself.
Nice. Well, granted, with how much you have to do, that's got to be few and far between there. So you relish that for
I
sure.
love it.
Nice. Yeah, I not a thrifter. So whenever you travel, I have to ask this: is there something that you normally get as a, I don't know, like are you a souvenir type person? Do you go to thrift shops when you travel?
Well, I did. So I just got back from Europe, and I was in Croatia and Greece.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. And we stumbled upon a thrift store in Athens. So I did go thrifting in Athens, and I brought back a butter yellow linen shirt. I brought back this like ivory skirt, and then another like button down, very soft shirt with like lace on it
There we
from
go.
Athens. So I will thrift when I travel if I can. I think I might have thrifted this dress in another place. I've thrifted in Colorado and Alaska, and like anywhere we go, I try to pop into.
So those are your
a thrift
souvenirs,
store.
essentially, just
I love
buying
doing
some
that.
clothes.
Yeah, I used to collect like baseball caps when we would travel. I love a good sweatshirt or t-shirt, but the sweatshirt bin is so full right now. The t-shirt
Yeah.
drawer very full. I have way too many hats, so I feel like I keep changing what I collect and grab because I end up with looking like a hoarder a little bit.
Yeah. You got to purge a little bit every now and then.
Yes. So
I like going to, if I go to a new place, find a local Walmart and then buy, because normally they'll have in the men's sports section, they'll have the local high school like teams shirts and
interesting.
stuff. So I've got some from like northern Arizona. I've got one from Utah.
Are you gonna turn them into a quilt or something, or like
no, I
what's
just
the
wear
plan?
them. Yeah, I just wear random high school athletics shirts that I've never even been or
Oh,
seen.
you've been there?
So
Nope.
random.
That's I don't know why I started doing that years ago.
I love that. Oh my gosh.
Other people have shot glasses, magnets. I just go to the local Walmart and buy the local high school sports team shirt. That's what I do. Yeah.
So random. One of these days, somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, did you have a kid that went there? I know that school," and they start asking you questions. You're like,
Oh, not quite. Yeah.
that's
Do you
wild.
are you a souvenir kind of gal?
Depends.
Yeah.
If I feel like if I'm not gonna be in that same place for a long time, I feel like getting a little souvenir just for the memories. But if I go there, like let's say my family's from El Salvador, so like before I would get some souvenirs from there because we've gone like every couple years. But now since it's kind of more often, I'm like,
Yes, that makes sense.
you know.
That makes sense. That
Yeah.
checks out.
You're not dead yet. Is the camera okay?
I'm chilling. Feels so weird being so close.
Yeah.
To you.
So we had an issue with this camera probably overheating. So she's watching it, like making sure that it's being monitored. Get out of my frame. But she told me she's gonna flop on the floor as my cue that Merrick's camera has died. So we're gonna use you and point it at her at that point if need
Yeah.
be.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I would like to see you hit the floor at some point though.
Knock
Well,
on
it always
wood.
happens at some point.
This carpet in here, it's got the springiness, and she wears these platform shoes because she's 4 feet tall, and then something like that. I don't know. And, I've watched her walk and then trip on air. Nothing happens, and she just collapses for whatever reason. I'm like, are you okay? It's soft down here. It's okay. I'm
In the
okay.
winter, I blame it on the platform Uggs. Because I would wear the platform Uggs in here, which is a tripping hazard, which I learned the hard way. We're good now, though.
But she'd wear it every single time we record a podcast.
You need like special podcast shoes.
Slippers.
Maybe the
Yeah.
ones you're wearing, those don't look too bad.
Yeah.
The laces are kind of long, though.
Yeah.
Were you raised in a barn? Get your feet off the couch. Anyway, have you ever watched this at all? Did you do any sort of...
I did watch some. I didn't see a foot come in before though, so
Okay.
that's a new.
That was the first.
Okay. Do you remember what episode you might have like clipped up or watched or?
I watched the one with Chris West.
Oh no.
Oh no! Did you watch it front to back?
I did not.
Oh, good.
Okay, good.
I
Okay.
stopped
Okay.
partway through that one.
Gotcha.
But then it made me feel, as I was leaving my house, I was like, do I need to scramble something up here to bring and physically have it?
No, he's
I was
the
like,
first one that's ever
I was
done
like,
that.
I've got candy bars in my fridge. I don't know.
He's the first and the only who's brought anything
Yeah.
so far, alongside our incense that we have behind her big,
I thought you were putting.
behind her big blue cup there. Anyway,
Oh.
the reason why I ask is we play games.
Okay.
There's a game called
Love a game.
the Whisper Challenge, and everybody, it's kind of a trial by fire, except for Dale Banks. We wouldn't put him through that.
I feel like we'd break them.
Yeah, we would break Dale. But we're gonna put headphones on you.
Okay.
We're gonna blast music.
Oh boy.
You're
Okay.
not gonna be able to hear us.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna try to read our lips. Don't try to repeat our question or did you say this or whatever. Just answer the question we ask you.
Okay.
That's all it is.
What kind of
Okay.
music do you like, Merrick?
Oh, I like any kind. Really, I love country music. We could go with that.
Perfect.
Or
So-
2000s pop.
There we go.
Cindy's good with 2000.
Absolutely.
I love
So make
R&B.
sure to hook her up.
Some Keisha Cole.
Absolutely. Let's hook her up.
I love how excited she is. It makes me excited.
Are these on? Yeah. Can you
Thank you.
There you are.
let me approve of music, please?
As long as it's not screamo, I'll be good.
No.
Sometimes they play stuff like that
Never.
in people's ears.
Ever.
Yes.
No.
We could do like Blink 182. That'd be a vibe too.
Okay. Yeah. We'll make sure the vibes are in check.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
listening to that while eating Runza in my car before I came here.
That's such a vibe.
That is the Midwest vibe right there. I was listening to Blink 182 eating a Runza in my car. right there. Beautiful. I was thinking more along the lines of what we did last time.
Okay. Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, I think so.
I think she'll like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Runza, by the way, because I'm not originally from here.
Oh, okay.
I am originally from Tennessee. I lived in Phoenix for about a decade, and then I moved here, and never knew what a Runza was or anything like that. And I had no concept of like, why is it not just like a stuffed sandwich? Is it a franchise? I didn't know what Runza was, and I think I went to a bad.
Runza just is, you know.
It is. I didn't like it for the longest time because I think I went to the wrong one, And I swear, I
no.
went to the wrong one, had a really bad experience. I'm like, I think I need to shower after I eat this.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was bad. But I had one recently.
Did you like rub it on yourself? Like what?
No. It was so greasy that by the time I finished it, I felt like I did rub it all over myself.
Yeah.
But I went to the one, it was one off near Q and I don't know, cross streets. So somewhere off of Q.
Oh, he's like throwing shade at a specific one.
No. This was the good one.
This is the good one. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
on Q. That and you people in your cross streets, and yes, I do mean you people with your cross streets around here. Everybody's like, yeah, I live off like 184th and Center. And I'm like, I totally don't know what you're talking about.
You keep looking off camera right here.
Like,
They're gonna be like, where are you looking?
Where am I looking?
Probably her.
You? Yeah. You tell me where I'm looking.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes.
Apply. Remember, just answer the question.
Okay.
Oh no.
Aren't you? You're asking me a question.
Not yet. I'll let you know.
Okay. You?
Oh, my handwriting is butt
me.
ass.
What's your favorite reality TV show?
My favorite TV show is probably Friends.
It's incredible that they yell immediately. Would you go bald tomorrow?
I'm going to the drive-in tomorrow.
Perfect.
Who is your celebrity crush?
It's the question. That's the one. For some reason, it started with me.
I love to eat walking tacos.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I got nothing. My favorite movie is War of the Worlds.
Where did your name come from?
I'm from Plainview, Nebraska.
Okay.
Do you like my shoes that I'm wearing?
It's so loud. My favorite animal is a dog.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I don't have anything.
You had so much time to think on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You should ask the wood. Oh wait, she doesn't have it.
If you were to drive a car in the Fast and Furious films, what car would it be?
My favorite fast food restaurant.
She's just
Runza.
naming favorite things.
Oh, what is your favorite thing to thrift?
Ooh,
She knew that.
I
one.
love to thrift
She knew it.
she knew that one.
clothes, or I really love to thrift vintage furniture.
Yeah. So how loud do you think you're speaking right now?
You don't move your lips very much.
Do it again. Ready? How loud do you think you're speaking right now?
How loud do I think I'm speaking right now? I think I'm screaming.
You're not.
Like I'm like volume 12.
You're good.
The reason why
So
I know. The reason why I asked the last part is like you didn't raise your voice at all. It was
I didn't?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't?
You didn't yell at all. Which normally when people put it on, like it's
I felt like I was screaming.
you weren't. Yeah. You
My
weren't.
favorite thing.
No, you'd be surprised. Mostly when people put it on, it's like they start screaming,
Yeah.
but you kept it the same volume the entire time.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Josie, remember you got to tag Munch, by the way.
I know I've been.
It's on our notes here.
No, that was just a mean note. I was writing fast at lunch and I didn't want to forget, so
Understood.
Yeah.
I just wrote tag Munch.
Well, you've gotten a tour of a roofing company. It's finally nice to actually sit down and talk to you and meet you after all this time, after going to some of these YP events. Really? You got any closing remarks for us here before we get on out of here?
I enjoy going to the events.
Awesome. You do a
Thank
great
you.
job.
That's so
You
kind.
do an
Yeah.
awesome job.
Thank you. I've got great support.
You've got a wonderful put it this way, you do a wonderful job, but you also have a busy schedule, and I really, really appreciate you coming here, taking some time out of your busy schedule to sit with us and be silly for a little bit here. We really appreciate that.
No, it was a pleasure. This has been a fun way to end my Friday.
Yes, it is Friday, by the way. I don't care when you're seeing this. It might as well be Friday for you as well, since you're watching this. But you got a camera. Do you want to tell people where to find you?
Yes, like personally or work?
Oh no. Work.
Well, if you want to give away your address, your social security number,
Whatever you want to give away.
If you want to get doxxed.
through the power of editing, we'll make sure you're good. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we have omahachamber.org as our website, which is where you can find all things YP or Workforce Excellence, which is the team I'm on at the Chamber. And the YP Instagram is Omaha YP. Our LinkedIn is Omaha Young Professionals, and our Facebook is Greater Omaha Chamber Young Professionals. So all the things.
Beautiful.
Woo.
Where can you find us? I wonder. Well, you're looking at us more than likely on YouTube or Spotify, because you can watch stuff on Spotify now.
You still bring that up every time.
Yes.
It's a new thing to me. I'm not on Spotify. I use YouTube Music.
Well,
Just keeping people in the loop,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can watch us on Spotify, not just listen to us. You can creep on us in other ways. But if you're on YouTube, you've got buttons around you. Click them. Thumb up, down, whatever. You just have an opinion about something. Maybe even subscribe so you can have an opinion about more things later.
What should be the emoji for this episode?
Oh. What's your favorite emoji?
I like the one that has like sparkling stars.
Mhm.
It's just like a little spritz of sparkle.
Ooh, I like that
That's
one.
my favorite one.
Okay, so Spritz of Sparkle.
That's what I'm gonna call it. Is the spritz of sparkle.
Spritz of Sparkle.
Yes.
That's actually the title of my autobiography.
Yes.
Just like
I can see it.
cooking salmon in a robe.
Cooking salmon in a robe.
It's also a great name of an autobiography.
If you stayed until the end, put a Spritz of Sparkle in the comments below.
Spritz of sparkle.
There was a horse before. There was, what have we done? The painting nails. Have we done that one yet? That's my favorite.
That one's Thais's one.
That's Thais'.
The nail
Okay.
one. Yeah.
So if you remember to do that. But once again, after you do that, click a button, subscribe, do the things. Instagram, do things there. Facebook, whatever you like. TikTok, we're there too, believe it or not. Where else are we?
I think that you said it all. LinkedIn.
Everywhere.
Linked. We're everywhere.
Did you say Facebook?
Yes, I did
Yes.
say
Okay.
Facebook.
Mhm.
All right, so we've covered all our bases. I guess we just got to get on out of here. So, really, once again, thank you to Mrs. Merrick. Thanks to Josie. Thanks to Cindy, and most of all, thanks to you. Appreciate you. Smooches. Love you.
Bye.